Hey everyone, welcome to your daily vibe. This is going to be for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right. Quick reminder as usual, you guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And also please subscribe if you haven't already. Personal readings are available for those who need. My email is in the description below. Go ahead and send me an email and I'll be sure to get right back to you. Okay. Let's get some daily vibe messages for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, please. All right. Here we go. Daily vibe messages, starting with Gemini. You have the Two of Michael. It will be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem. So you're overanalyzing a problem and you need to find compromise. So it will just get all better. You just got to make that decision. Libra. You have new beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Very mature of you, Libra. Very healthy. All right, Aquarius. You have solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Also very mature of you, Aquarius. All right, so we're going to start with Gemini. Let's get some Gemini daily vibe messages, please. So Gemini, it will all get better if you just make a decision. You're overanalyzing a problem and you've got to find compromise. Queen of Cups, and take care of yourself. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card. Beautiful. So you have the strength to make these decisions that you need to make for yourself, Gemini. With the Queen of Cups, there is a need to be gentle. There is a need to find happiness. No matter where you have to look, no matter what you have to do, there is a need to nurture yourself and take care of yourself. But there is a need to make this decision to do that and have the strength to make that decision and make sure you stick with it. So right now, whatever your stresses are, Gemini, there's a decision that needs to be made. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to help you figure out how to make that decision through this reading. Independence and patience. So ultimately, Gemini, the goal is you to get in touch with your independence, to get in touch with your higher self, with your inner visions, with what makes you happy. Especially with this Queen of Cups here, there's a need to listen to yourself, take care of yourself. And the bottom of the deck is the Patience card. So needing to have patience while you do this. Not expecting things just to happen overnight. Gemini, for some of you, I see this as an adventure for you. It's really just all about your perspective. Look at it like an adventure. Some of you need to break old habits and just find balance. You know, don't be one extreme to the next. Find balance there. But ultimately, the goal here is your independence. And again, we have the experience card here, which means, you know, this is an experience. Look at this as an experience, as an adventure of something that you're going to come out on top with, feeling great, feeling abundance. But the key here for you, Gemini, is to go moment to moment. Go with the flow. Take it second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, whatever it is that works for you. Just take it moment by moment, okay? And also remember, any kind of sorrow that you're feeling, be aware of what that's coming from. You know, be aware of your feelings and then let them go. Don't overanalyze them to the point of where, you know, you're questioning things so much to the point of where you aren't happy at all. Like sometimes I feel like we overanalyze situations because we're trying to get to the answer. But sometimes the answer is just to let it go. You know, if it doesn't serve you, let it go. But it is time to make a decision. And one thing I do know is that decision is to make that commitment to yourself and your own independence and just taking care of yourself. Look, you've got luck on your side here, the clovers, and then the stars in the bottom. Beautiful. So just trust in the process, Gemini. You know, don't make a quick decision and choose what you already know is wrong. You already know the right choice. You already know the wrong choice. But you're over analyzing it to the point where you're making yourself question it and you're losing the answer. You know, you have luck on your side and you have the stars in the bottom. You can just ask for help, you know. Find a quiet place, lay down, close your eyes, and just say, help me make this decision. Maybe throw on some meditation music or some calming background sound, something to just allow yourself to really connect with yourself, to make the right decision, and to make your dreams come true. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and pull you a romance card. Oh, Gemini, lots of love around you, and you deserve love. You deserve love. You are lovable. Stop tricking yourself to believe that you're not. Stop holding yourself so accountable all the time, I feel like. Bottom of the deck, let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. And also stay optimistic. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring you the romance that you want. For some of you, there is someone from the past coming. And this is the romance of a lifetime. Wow. So the key here for my Geminis that have someone from the past who, you know, they really want to work on a partnership with, the key is to find your independence while they find their independence. And then you come together and you're able to achieve wonderful things together because one person isn't more codependent than the other. 50-50. You know, what you're good at, you help them with. What they're good at, they help you with. All right, Libra. So Libra, we start your reading off with starting a new life, finding your purpose, and having a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Good for you, Libra. Finding your balance. Feel like you're finding your happy place too. 5 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. Oh, let me get comfortable here. So, Libra, some of you are coming from a broken marriage. Some of you are coming from a broken relationship. Some of you are still in the process of dealing with it. I want to say there was sorrow. There was the feeling of loss. There was vain regret. But Libra, you're getting to the point where you are able to have this forgiving and compassionate understanding of the past and why things happened the way that they happened, because it was to help you. It was to bring you happiness ultimately. And like I always say, you guys, listen to all the signs. All of this is the air energy. And I'm already seeing how this is connected a lot with over here with the Gemini reading. Yes, Libra. So you're taking the lead. Some of you are dealing with someone from the past who is not able to let things go, who's having a hard time moving on. And you are taking the lead and you are saying, you know, I've got to look out for me. I've got to take care of me. And I really hope that you choose to do the same. And if you're having a hard time, just watch me. You know, watch me. Look what I can do. I also feel that through analyzing certain things, it's bringing you a sense of victory. And by letting go of the past, by having that forgiving and compassionate review of the past, is really allowing you to see things more clear and able to make better choices for yourself. Yep, definitely dealing with someone from the past who's causing stress. And like I said, some of my Libras, you're just going to have to walk away. You're just going to have to say, you know, I can only give so much without taking away from myself and hurting myself. And, you know, we should never have to hurt ourselves in order to help someone else. You know, if you're in a position to help someone, then you do. If you're not, then you can't. And again, taking things moment to moment here, being careful of laziness. Some of you, there might be a need for traveling. There just might need to be some conditioning dealing with this past person. But ultimately, I do see there being a breakthrough. I do see, you know, you being able to find your inner peace with walking away from the situation because it was not serving you. And look at you now, Libra. Like, look at you now. You're starting this new life. You're finding your purpose because you chose to take care of you and do you. And I also feel like with Gemini, you know, they can learn a lot from this over here. All right, so you have the ship here and then the whip here. Ship and whip. So with the ship here, this is, again, like I was saying earlier, some form of transportation. There might be some moving. Some of you might be traveling international to a foreign place. But either way, there is some type of traveling here. Also with the whip, there is something about repetitive pattern, something happening over and over again, sweeping it away. For some of you, painful punishment, dealing with abuse. For some of you, also dealing with altercations, someone criticizing or belittling. And for a lot of my Libras, that's what I feel like. That's the kind of person from the past that I feel like you're dealing with, that you've got to really break yourself away from. You know, tell them, say, I believe in you. I know you can do this. It feels really hard right now. Trust me. I know. I've been there and I'm still there. But Libra, you've worked really hard for a long time, trying to find this balance and trying to really figure out what your purpose is, and you're finding it. So you can't let this other person bring you down from this moment of great achievement. You achieved this. You deserve this. And they'll find theirs. Wow, Libra, we've got passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And bottom of the deck is new love. There's a possible new person who's going to be coming in, stirring up romantic feelings. Do be careful with codependency, though. It's not for all of you. It's for some of you. This is why underneath that we have getting to know each other. You need to really spend the time to get to know each other before you jump into anything. You know, I really get a sense of just having fun, you know, being friends and really getting to know each other. And ultimately, for those of you that are in a healthy place and the new person coming in is also at a healthy place, I do see the wedding in a future. All right, Aquarius. Let's get some daily vibe energies for Aquarius. So Aquarius, we start your reading off with success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energies. So this is all about finding the solution to the problem. And not saying trying to find the solution to the problem, finding the solution to the problem. You will find, if you have not already, the solution to the problem. Now it's just a matter of putting that to work. So you got the King of Pentacles here with the Three of Cups in the bottom of the deck. With the Three of Cups, I feel like some of you have really been feeling very fortunate. Some of you have been the recipient of someone's generosity or have been the giver of the generosity. But I do get a sense of this new discovery because you've learned to have patience and self-control and take your time and take things moment by moment, because you're going to have the success that's going to come from objective compromise and forgiving and healing energy. It's beautiful. Like, that's such a hard place to get to achieve that ability to be able to forgive and learn and heal and still be able to leave your heart open. With the King of Pentacles here, you guys, this is being a reliable person. I feel like you are in a position now, Aquarius, where you are in a very stable, place in your life where you are getting closer to being able to allow love back in. But keep being that reliable person that you are, Aquarius, because it's definitely bringing you a long way. Lots of gifts. I see lots of gifts here. Giving and receiving both ways. What you get is what you give. And what you give is what you get. And you get love, Aquarius. Yes. For those of you Aquariuses that have been able to really find that forgiving and healing energy to get over your past, I see a new love coming in with lots of passion and success in love. You know, as always, you know, if you're matured and you've learned your lessons, you know that things aren't always easy. There's going to be stresses. It's just how you handle it that really makes you the person that you are. I feel like you're learning how to move on from sorrow instead of letting it hold you back. And if you haven't already, really focus on that, Aquarius, because that is going to bring you a long way. It's all about that attitude, you know, keeping yourself joyful, keeping yourself at a higher energy. You do need to listen to your inner voice. If you're dealing with someone who is doing a lot of fighting, you've got to listen to your inner voice and you've got to get away from them. Like the traveling card, yes. Might need to get away from somebody. And there's going to be some guilt, but I feel like, Aquarius, I feel like you're mature enough to understand that this is what needs to happen. You're being guided to take care of yourself and make the right choices for yourself. Because ultimately, how do we help the world? We help the world when we're in a good place. So if we stay in a bad place because of someone who's not able to figure out how to independently get to that place on their own, and we stay down there with them, then we're just one more person who's not achieving the best that we can and sharing that with the world. And in return, helping the world. All right, Aquarius, we have the Lily here. And this is about having trust. Trusting in yourself, trusting in others, finding harmony, really getting in touch with your innocence and your purity, finding peace. You being a well-intended person, therefore bringing in a well-intended person. For some of you, there may be a mentor that you look up to, or there could be someone that looks up to you. Again, with the snark on the bottom, this could also be traveling, again, migrate, moving, relocating, or just in general changes. For some of you, be careful of a cycle that's ended that might be trying to come back around. Just to test to see how far you've come, how much you've matured. Like we were saying, it's not about what happens to you, it's about how you deal with it. Keep an open mind, Aquarius. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectation, and I see them coming in very soon. You want to clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. Bottom of the deck, you have heart-to-heart conversations. With some of you, this is someone from the past coming back, where you're going to have these honest conversations with each other. You're going to honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And for some of you, you have reached your maturity where you're able to have a healthy relationship, and this person from the past has also worked hard on themselves and has been able to grow and mature to where they can have a healthy relationship also. This doesn't have to necessarily be someone from the past in this lifetime. This could be, someone from past lives who you have been with, and you guys came to this lifetime wanting to work on certain things so that you could come back together and achieve happiness. And I see that happening. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to pull a Winged Enchantment Oracle deck card for my air signs. The Seagull. Okay. Let me go ahead and hold that up for you guys. Oop. I am Seagull, master of the sea. I am legend on the waters. I am Ghostbird. I am the one who haunts those adrift in the storm. I have the ways to maintain my bold position and defend a scavenger lifestyle. I take what I want as my survival depends on it. If you want my advice, learn to take what is given while it's there. There is always treasure where nobody looks. There are always paths no one has trod upon. Seek them out and make them yours. I am resource of plenty. Expand your horizons. I am guardian of the open shores. Look farther out to sea. The ships may be heading in your direction. Competition is wild, but your instincts are keen. You are navigating the chaos. You are exploring deep waters. You are a boundless supply. You are a seagull. All right, all my air signs. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you found some inspirational messages in there to motivate you and lift you up and bring you happiness and peace. I love you all. Don't forget to hit that like button, please, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, personal readings are available. My email's in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.